Okay. And definitely, in order for you or anyone who is new to be successful, there are three parts, what I call partners. Okay. Number one is definitely New Skin. If you join New Skin, it's a solid company, right? They have dropship, global platform. So that's 33% that makes up your success. Okay. Now, if you were to join New Skin, but you had no one or no team, then you're only 33% that you're going to be successful. Okay? So, partner number two, that's where BG comes in because BG makes up the other 33%. So now you have partner number one, New Skin. You have partner number two, BG. So by having these two together, you're already 66% successful. Okay? Now, where does the other 33% come from? Guess what? That's you. We cannot do anything to you. You have to put in the effort and the why and all that stuff. So you make up 33%, but that's great. Because in other things in life, you pretty much have to do 100%. Okay? So, BG ecosystem. Okay? Why do we call it the ecosystem? Because everything is all linked, right? We're now online, right? I'm sitting here in Bangkok. You guys are, I don't know, Malaysia, Singapore, wherever. Okay? And we're all able to communicate. Okay? So, the BG ecosystem is designed, number one, we have pretty much moved everything online. Now, if you've been with me for some time, you will always hear me talk about what? Using the system, leveraging from the system. Okay? Look, I understand if you are doing something by yourself, okay, and you want to build this massive channel of distributors worldwide, right? All our partners. You want to create BRs, okay? Well, guess what? You and me, regardless how excited we are, we only have 24 hours in one day. There is a limit to what we can do. So the smart people leverages, right? You look at everything, right? I mean, look, today, as you are connecting to people in your country or anywhere in the world, what matters the most is that you can be talking to them. But number one, they may be different from you. Meaning, let's say I am a businessman and I'm trying to connect with a housewife, trying to convince her to do the business. And then in her head, she's saying, I'm not like you, John. You talk fast, you talk loud, you have a lot of energy, but I'm very quiet. So there's a difference. Vice versa. If you are a housewife and you're trying to recruit a businessman, sometimes they look at you and say, well, I don't think I want to join you. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what are we doing? We're connecting with people. But then we want to put all these people onto the Friday variety, onto Saturday Zoom Spa Biz Talk variety, Sunday. Why? Because listen to this carefully. The people around you will convince them better than you. Okay? Why? Because they are hearing from you. But when they go into a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday Zoom, they are hearing from 10, 15 speakers. And if you've been with us on Zoom Spa, Biz Talk, Variety, we have housewives, we have business people, we have men, women, different age. So that will attract your larger audience. That's called leveraging from the system. Okay, look, I have no more time. I ran out of time. Okay? You know, there's only a limitation, right? There's only 24 hours. I have to sleep too. So the only way I can leverage myself and work 50 times a day is using the BG ecosystem Zoom. Okay. So with that said, we have social selling. Okay. We have it every day except Monday, and that's in Thai. But Saturday and Sunday, it's in English. Now you may say, well, I don't understand Thai. Look, maybe one day you're going to have somebody who's Thai and you can get them to listen. And maybe they'll be interested in buying a product or doing the business. Right? But if you speak Bahasa Indonesia or you speak, Mandarin, do your own social selling. Right? Do in your own language. Right? Second, the Zoom Spa Biz Talk, I mean, look, literally, I have, heard of many people who have great results. That means, they're talking to people, they bring them on. After you listen to Saturday and Sunday, what happens in their head? Somebody else is telling them that they have to be a BR. Somebody else is telling them they have to be a Ruby. So they have done your job. So all you need to do is just say how to become a BR. Do you understand? That's working smart. Rather than I have to explain what is a BR, what is a Ruby, how good it is, I leverage from these people. That is working smart. Now we have BG Variety on Friday, which is in English. On Saturday, 8 p.m., that's in Thai, but we translate that. And this coming Saturday, we have, Dr. Okay, she's our team elite. She's on her way to a $5 million circle member, and we have another two ladies. So, I'm going to bring somebody who's around that age, and then maybe they'll listen to them and they'll say, wow, if she's like me, she can do, I can do. That's leveraging, okay? And then this coming Monday, you guys, you cannot miss Monday because we have Tira, okay, Nui. He's our $1 million circle member, and Wanda, she's our $5 million circle member. Okay, and they're going to be sharing about the BG Virtual Summit. Okay, now listen carefully. A person who says, I listened to Zoom Spa Biz Talk, I listened to all this stuff, I know already, John. Okay, well, the moment out of your mouth you say, I know already, it's game over. Because you know what you know, but regardless how well you can do, you can never beat the system, right? Because you're by yourself. What are you going to be talking everything? You're going to be talking about the product, the business, training them. Why not you just leverage? That's the smartest way in working the business. And take it from me, I've been doing this for 25 years. Okay? So that's why BG will make up 33% of your success. Okay? Now, second part. Guys, it is a must that each one of you become a member of BG eLearning. Why is that? As we move forward, everything is being done online. Okay? Whether it's in Thai, English, Mandarin, Bahasa, it is all being uploaded to the BG eLearning. Okay? Imagine yourself, when you're listening to something and you don't understand, what do? You go World Wide Web, Google, right? Well, that's what's going to happen when people say, what is that? John was talking about how to do this, how to do that. Well, they can go on BG eLearning, okay? And we have steps and everything, and it is 24/7, okay? Now, over time, we're going to upload information onto there. Okay, so that's something that you have to get familiarized with. What I suggest is, number one, you have to become a member, and then you can do a Zoom with your team, share screen it, and then you can walk them through. Okay, and then they can learn. It's very important, guys. This is like a smartphone. Okay, when you first have your iPhone, you don't really know how to use it, but when you play with it, you find it is there, you can leverage from it. Okay, so that is BG. All right. Okay. Now, of course, that's social selling. We run it Tuesday to Sunday, 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. Different sets of product. But on Saturday and Sunday, we have translation English. Okay, Zoom Spa Biz Talk. Okay, I'm always speaking on Saturday. Then we have another set on Sunday. Okay, so on Saturday, it's like talking about the opportunity, the business, mentioning BR. On Sunday, it's let's go BR. Okay, so it's important you get them on both. That would be the best. And whether you have people or not, guys, team player. That means you're there in that event. Why? You're listening. Okay? And trust me, if you want to be $1 million circle, 5, 10, 20, you gotta be in the system. Not using the system only, but being in the system. Okay? All right. BG Variety, we have for Thai is on every Saturday, 8 p.m. Okay, we have English translation. We have, I think, Mandarin and Bahasa. Okay, Zoom special is every Monday, 9 p.m. All this is all Bangkok time. Okay, so imagine every Monday you're getting trainings, mindset from 9 to 10. Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is where you're doing whatever you want to do, connecting people. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going into the business, okay, and leveraging from people. Now, for English, we have every Wednesday, 7:30, and every Friday, okay. And this Friday, we have a special guest. I'm telling you, don't miss it. I'm telling everybody to come in and listen, because this coming Friday, Muse shared with me something, and I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited. I was chatting with her, I think at like 1 a.m., and she fell asleep, and, I had to look for other people to talk to. But imagine what happens. She shared with me something that in the last 6 months, I mean, Mew and her team has grown, boom, exploding, okay? And she shared with me what she was doing. And that's why I asked her this Friday, please, Mew, you gotta share with everybody. She said, no problem. Because when she told me yesterday, I'm like, oh my God, unbelievable. See, I'm learning something new all the time, guys. Okay? So Mew will come tomorrow, 7:30. Don't miss it. Bangkok time, law of attraction. Okay? You miss it, you may miss that next window, okay, of making millions. All right, guys, we are 2 weeks away from our second BG Global Virtual Summit. But why do I call it first? Because this round is a whole different game. Why? Number one, it is live. Live with live translation. Number two, we have, basically reformatted everything. You're going to love it, okay? But we're calling it the BG Ignite, okay? So understand that BG Summit happens 3 times a year. April, August, December. April, August, December. So in that period of 3 times a year, you want to be setting your goals 3 times a year, right? So your first would be, okay, what am I going to be and what is my team going to be in April 2022, right? Because we're already cut off, right, for November. We're going to have the event. But you're going to, after this event, you're going to be planning what you want to be in April 2022. So you're going to be setting goals 3 times a year. Okay, we call this the BG Ignite. Ignite, man. Are you ignited? Right? So we're going to call this event Time to Set the Fire. Okay? Because I'm telling you, man, I'm on fire. Who's on fire? Type that in. Type it in for me. I am on fire. Right? So BG Ignite is our theme for the whole next year, guys. All right? Okay? Whole next year. That is our theme. Okay? And you want to prepare, okay, when it comes time for that BG event, summit. what are you going to be recognized as? Okay, so this is another BG event. So imagine if you're not in a team. Yeah, you join Nu Skin, but you're not in a team. Where are you going to be recognized, right? So this is why when I see people, I tell them, you are already 66% successful. And they're like, what? What are you talking about? Nu Skin, BG. Now the rest is you. Okay? All right, good. Thank you for that, guys. Our special guest. I want to personally thank you, Noon, for bringing Mark Buonaconti. Okay? As you know, Mark, if you Google him, okay, Mark Buonaconti, his father was a ex-NFL football player, won 2 championships, Super Bowl. Okay? You know, Mark, he was playing football during his college. And at the age of 19, he somehow tackled his opponent and something happened. Mark went paralyzed from the neck down. Okay? Today it's been 35 years. You know, imagine 35 years of not being able to move because he could only move his neck. 35 years of not being able to walk. 35 years of having to wait for somebody to feed him. 35 years of having to wait for somebody to change his clothes. 35 years, all he has is hope. 35 years of hope. And he's still fighting because the only thing he can move, and he has to be the best at it, is his mouth. He has to speak. And so he's been, going all around the world speaking. Oh, sorry, not around the world, but around the U.S., speaking, raising money to help and one day cure this disease. Not only for him, but for other kids who also suffer from this disease. So you just imagine, not even 35 years, guys. Imagine the next 24 hours. One of you go lie on a bed, and all you can do is move your neck. And you want to go to the toilet? Well, don't go, because you can't move. Ask somebody to help you. Okay? So we are honored to have him. Okay? He'll be speaking with us from his live studio for 20 minutes in Florida. Okay, so I'm very honored to have him. He'll be our guest speaker for this event. Okay, all right. So with that said, I'm going to bring Noon on to share with you what you need to do. So with that said, all right, Noon, good morning to you.
Good morning, millionaires. Okay, let's get started. Can you guys hear me clearly? Please type in if you can hear me clearly. So I just want to make sure that my voice is okay because we are recording this and I'm going to make a short video on it so that you guys can send to your team or your prospect. Okay, so let's get started.